Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. I'm live right now, so hey, we got Dave. Hey, Dave, I'm a open invite if you want to come in and talk comics with me. Uh, I I'm excited. I just launched my new campaign for Heroic Tales 2. It's live on Fund My Comic right now as we speak. I think it's on the front page right now. We're this close to hitting the funding goal. This close. I need your support. So I'm like, I can't sleep. So I figured I'd make a video. I always keep my stack of comics over here. So I'm going to talk about the comics that I just read. And then Friday, I also got a box of comics that are brand new to me. I didn't read yet. I call it my monthly visitor. I get from Discount Comic Book Service. I get my comics once a month. My beard is all out of. I get it trimmed. So this is an open invite stream. So anybody could just click on this link and then I'll bring you in, and we'll talk comics and only comics. Dave, come on in. Dave, come on in. So there you go. Here is the link. So I'm going to filibuster for a second or two, and then I'm going to talk about what I've just finished reading. But first, a word from Tim Hortons delicious non-tariffed coffee. I got it before the tariffs went up. Coffee, so good. Coffee, so good. So the link to my current campaign is starred, and every once in a while I will throw out this link, which is the open invite. The open invite. So I'm gonna bring this to the stage. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm so glad I learned how to do all this stuff. So this is me talking about what I just read. So I went on I'm gonna say about 7 or 8 years ago. I went on a tear where I wanted to read all of the pulpy precursors to comics. Uh, I so far I didn't read the Shadow yet. So I read some Tarzan. I read the Lensman. I read Philip Wiley's Gladiator and things like that. All the stuff that inspired the comics that we love. But I still haven't read the Shadow yet, and I just finished the first of Doc Savage. It's an easy read. It's a fun read. People say that it's kind of a okay. Genuine Comics. Dave says my girl is still sleeping. I can't stream now. I'll wake her for my enthusiastic voice. Okay. You're always invited. You are always invited. Always. Dave is the guy who makes Genuine Comics. Right now, Perfect 10 is pretty much my favorite superhero comic coming out. I can't wait for it. It is so good. It is so good, and I clicked on him twice. So Doc Savage. It's funny because Cooper from Telepathic Bunny Comics, he did a stream. Is Doc Savage a Mary Sue? And yes, unapologetically, he's a Mary Sue. I mean, he's the best. He's perfect. I don't think he has an arc. I read the first novel. He didn't change. He's a comic book character. He's Superman is Clark Kent, taken from his name. His name is Clark Savage. Clark Savage also has a Fortress of Solitude, up I think in Canada somewhere. He has very inspired by if you take Philip Wiley's Gladiator and who's the author? I forget the author. Kenneth Robson's Doc Savage. You pretty much get Superman. It was a fun read. I liked it. Other people say that it's a formula. Well, it's the first novel, so I didn't recognize a formula. It's a quick read. Uh, uh, I I enjoyed it. I really did. I'm looking forward to the next novel. I got the second novel. I got them both from an eBay bid. So this is Fantastic Four 262. This has pretty much been my theme for the week. Is this comic I did on a Friday night for It's Clobbering Time, and I also did it Sunday. A week from today. I don't know what I'm gonna do for Sunday comics this morning, but it's the trial of Reed Richards. So Richards is taken by Empress Leandra and faced a court for the crime of saving Galactus. And it's such a good comic. It's really good, even though I have philosophical and you know theological problems with this, but you can't deny that it's not a great comic. Check out my It's Clobbering Time video and check out last week's It's Sunday Comics to see what all the hoopla is about. This is DMZ, Demilitarized Zone. It's for such a realistic comic. It's people living in the island of Manhattan during a civil war in the United States. They can't leave. They can't. I still don't understand why they're not allowed to leave. You know, they blockade the bridges and tunnels, so they can't leave. They literally can't leave. So I don't understand why, but I still like the comic. Still well written. This guy Brian Wood, he wrote Northlanders, which I fell in love with, about Vikings. He has another series called Rebels, which I'm going to read as soon as I'm done with this. I'm enjoying it, even though I think the premise is paper thin. You know, it just doesn't seem like it's a grounded in reality comic with a really unrealistic premise. It's really bizarre. So here is the last issue of Scout. I'll put them in order. So, okay, yeah, I'll put them in order. So here's Scout. Finished Scout, 24 issues. Then there's 2 spin-off miniseries, and then it comes back into a second series. So I just ordered the 2 miniseries, and I'll get the second series later. There's Tim Truman, beautiful art. And this is set all the way in the future of 2025. All the way in the future of 2025. You know, it was 1985 when it was written, so 45 years. You know, that's the problem when you make things in the near future, is it happens. And it's surprised there was a civil war in America. It seems to be a theme. And Scout is an ex-military, I think Green Beret, I forget exactly now. Jeez. And it's his adventures throughout like political intrigue. You know, he ends up becoming friends with the president of the United States, who's a woman who's being drugged by her cabinet. So she's just a figurehead. Wow, I just realized how predictive this is. And it's pretty good. Ends in a nuclear blast in Arizona, and it's pretty good. You cannot beat this art. This is just classic 80s comic. You know, realistic, violent. You know, there's no supernatural. There's no magic. You know, there's not even high tech. The tech is surprisingly less than it is now. Like, there's no drones, there's no cell phones. It's actually, like, even though it was in the future, it's kind of less. The only futuristic tech there is there's a giant orbiting space station. You know, like huge, like self-sustaining, that like people lived on it, were born on it, and grew up on it, kind of thing. Coffee, so good. And here's the last issue. People have been like, wow, you never read a Tor? You know, Tor by Joe Kubert? And I was like, no, I actively avoided non-superhero comics for so long. So, excuse me. So now I'm like picking up. So this is 1975. This is Tor by DC, by Joe Kubert. And it's pretty good. It's really good. I can see what the fuss was about. I like, you know, the way I am, I'd get all of the comics even if I didn't like it. I mean, unless I egregiously hated it. But this was good. I'm looking forward to the next issue. So I'll probably next time I put it in an order, I'll probably put it for 2 to 5 and get that. This is Core Drath. Beautifully drawn, just beautifully drawn, beautifully colored. That's about all I could say. Beautifully drawn, beautifully colored. This is Andy Smith and Joe Turner, both great guys. They've both been on my channel. Really, really enjoy them. I will put the invite in the chat one more time because I see we got a bunch of people watching. If anybody wants to join in and talk comics with me, click this link. Click this link. And there we go. And I'm also going to go through my comic campaign. You know, this is Battle Gods. This was recommended to me by Oscar Crano. It's who's the colorist for he's coloring the Mary Sue story and Heroic Tales. It's good. It's Warriors of Chalk. So it's like Mesoamerican, Central American mythology. A mythology I really don't know much about. So it's gods as if they were like Street Fighter, like they're all battling in an arena and stuff. So I got number one. I liked it, that I'm gonna get the next issues. I actually made a video about this, a pre-recorded video like I used to do. This is Batwoman Annual number one. 2000. It's her second series. It started in 2011, but I don't remember when the comic actually came out. But this finished up a story in Batwoman. I really like this series. I know I'm not supposed to like this series because she's a woman, she's a lesbian, blah blah blah. But it's the art is beautiful. Like even when they got the J.H. Williams off the title, they replaced him with somebody who's just good. I really like this series. So I'm glad that they finished this, because it just ended like they just booted the whole team off and didn't finish the story, and then they finished it in the annual. So that was satisfying. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'll put that over there. If it doesn't fit on the lip, it makes the next batch. Oh. Okay. So this is Pretty Girl Sketchbook. What is it? It's just it's like a swimsuit issue. It's just pretty girls, on and it's funny because the cover is newsprint, so it doesn't have a glossy cover. It's all newsprint. But hot superhero chicks by George Perez, Frank Miller, Chaykin, Alan Rogers, Bob McLeod, John Byrne, Kane, Pat Broderick. Just that's all it is. Nothing to read. It's just a picture book. Oh, okay. One more issue of Scout that I didn't show. The final battle begins. So this was the last story arc that just ended the series, and it ended pretty satisfying. But when I was done, I was like, okay, that's it. And then I saw an ad. I'm like, wait a minute, there's another Scout series after this, so I'm looking forward to that. Fantastic Four 13. I'm closing in the gaps on my Fantastic Four. I think I have. Well, I know I have one. I'm missing 2, 3, and 4. I think I have 5, but I think I have 6 up now. I think so. I'm only missing like 5 issues of the Fantastic Four. They're getting harder and harder to get because they're just so expensive. But this is awesome. This is just a piece of American history here. This is the first appearance of the Watcher, the first appearance of the Red Ghost. He's so good. Just a great issue. I have this. So good. Maybe I'll do this for It's Clobbered Time. I Sunday Comics. Maybe I'll do this for Sunday Comics. Oh, did I even read these? I don't think I even read these yet. Yeah, I put these in the wrong pile. I didn't read these yet. This is the newest Fantastic Four where I'm up to. I just love the Fantastic Four. Even though I quit Marvel and DC in 2015, I still get weak, and I miss my favorite foursome, and I get the comic. I got to put these on the other side because I don't think I actually read them yet. So this is Tarzan. So they're backwards because. Oh yeah, I did read them. That's okay. That should give you an indication of how well I like them. I forgot that I even read them, and I just read them like last week. This is Dan Slott writing the Fantastic Four. Dan Slott can write a good comic. He's just insufferable. Oh, I got the Battle Gods. I believe there's 9 issues. I'm gonna get the next time I put it in order for back issues. I'll get the rest of the 9. That's one of the things I do. Like if like I use mycomicshop.com to buy back issues. That's my first place to go to get back issues. Mile High Comics is the last because they're the most expensive. And I have like a price range, and when it gets to that price range, I'll buy it because I don't want to pay shipping for $4 worth of comics, and I also don't want it to be $300 worth of comics. You know what I mean? So I have like a middle ground when I get there. So if it's getting close to the middle ground, I'll just add one issue just to remind myself to collect it. So this Tarzan number 8. My only problem with this is it's the overused trope of amnesia. The issue before this, he got conked on the head, and for 3 whole issues, he's just a raving lunatic ape guy. That would have worked fine for one issue, but it just went too long. You know, the whole I have amnesia, conk on the head, I have amnesia thing, it's just an overused trope, but the art is just gorgeous. Look at that cover. The art is just gorgeous. And we got Brit, the last issue of Brit. Really good series. He's in the Invincible universe. I think last time I talked about him, I said he wasn't super strong. He is super strong, but like not like Superman level strength. You know, he's like Spider-Man level strength, but he's totally invulnerable. Like he can't get hurt. So far, nothing was able to hurt him, and he's also like almost like 200 years old because you know his body is just like can't be broken down kind of thing. And it's a good series. Robert Kirkman stopped writing it, and another writer took over. And it was just rough 2 issues that were so bad. I almost stopped getting them, but I ordered like 5 copies. I mean 5 issues in a row, and then he got into a stride, and it was pretty good again. So I like Brit. I'm sad that it's over. Okay, this is the last batch of what I've read. G.I. Joe. I did this for 2 weeks ago, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. I did it on Sunday Comics. This is the first G.I. Joe comic I ever read, and I only read it like 2 weeks ago. It was really good. I never liked military comics growing up. I especially didn't like G.I. Joe because I was too old for the toys, and pretty wrong that I just dismissed them as that silly toy comic, because Rom was a silly toy comic and it was phenomenal. The Micronauts were a silly toy comic. It was phenomenal. You know, so I'm you know, already I think 2 to 5 is in my, you know, as soon as I hit the button, I'll reorder. But you know, I kind of cutting it down to like once a month that I'll buy back issues. Here's Brit number 11. You know, the last storyline of Brit, it was written really well, but he fights an evil version of himself from another dimension. Oh my God, I'm so tired of that. You know, you'll never see that in Heroic Tales. You'll never see an evil version of the Patriarch from another dimension. I promise you right now. Another thing you will never see is he gets hit on the head with a rock and loses his memory. You know, I'm not above writing you lose your memory story, you know, with mental powers, stuff like that. Yeah. But getting hit on the rock and getting amnesia, done. And evil doppelgangers from another dimension. I can't stand that stuff. Hey, Edwin, how you doing? How's everything? And again, I will throw this out to remind people that it's an open invite. Come on in. Come on in. The water is fine. Come on in. The water is fine. And also to remind people, check out Heroic Tales number 2. It's live. It's going on. It's happening, and I will be delivering. So this is Doomsday +1. This is real early John Byrne. John Byrne got his start here at Charlton Comics. This is issue 6. This is the last issue of new material. Issue 7, they reprint issue 1. I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't cancel it, but what do I know? I don't run a comic book company, or do I? It's hokey. It's weird. It's like basically it's almost like Space 1999, if you remember that series. But it's just great early Byrne, and I'm such a John Byrne fanatic. This is Brit number 10. So this is the Emperor, and the Emperor takes his helmet off. Surprise! It's an evil Brit from another dimension. There's Wolfman, you know, Invincible, you know, all the Tech Jacket, all the Invincible verse characters. There's Brit right here. I forget this guy's name. He's a cyborg. So that's the end of old stuff, you know, back issue, what you're reading, you know. So now here is new stuff. I did not read these yet. So now I'm going to show what new comics I get. You know, I talk about old comics so much, people kind of forget that I still get new comics. So here we go. These are the off-size stuff. So Blackguard, issue 1, Dawn of the Black Axe. This is by Rodriguez and Peterson. This is so good. So good. I just love this. Just so good. It's It just happened to see it just happened to be like 2 comics at the same time about like mice knights. One of them was the Mice Templar and one of them was the Mouse Guard. And it's funny to say this, but it's this is more historical, some like less magic, less mythological. Mice Templar was more like mythological. So this is still like, I don't know, like Game of Thrones, but without the violence and gore and nudity. You know, it's more realistic. It's more grounded in realism for talking mice. Whereas Mice Templar is Lord of the Rings, high fantasy. You know, this is low fantasy. That's high fantasy. Okay, I'll take that. Low fantasy versus high fantasy. So good, so good. I really like this. You know, it is really good. Gabriel Rodriguez, really good. I recommend it. I recommend it for families. You know. Hey, Old Dirty Fatty, is Peterson still going? That's brand new. That just came out. You know, this is comics that I just got. New comics this month. You know, this is Kids, Garth Ennis. You know, as much as I can't stand boys, I do still like Garth Ennis. You know, he wrote Hitman, which is one of my favorite comic book series of all time. So, and this Ninth Circle, these are one shots, and these are just blatant Netflix pitches. Just blatant Netflix pitches. That, you know, these are just glorified treatments. You know. Oh, Love and Rockets. So I just opened up this box and took it out without looking. So I'm surprised. And keep in mind, I ordered this like 3 months ago. Love and Rockets. Is that Superman? I'm still an unabashed Love and Rockets fan. These are always the first things I read, and yes, they're not safe for work. They're bizarre, and I used to meticulously map out like the genealogy and the family and who's related to who, and put the story. And it got to be too much, and now I just read it, and enjoy it. You know, I used to be like, are the commanders, but like, are they making mistakes? Is everything? I don't know anymore. I don't know. I don't care anymore. It's just it comes out infrequently, and then I get it and I enjoy it. That is an interesting cover from, like, that's Superman. That's Superman. That's oh, Shudder, the old wizard's dying wish. Every time I talk about these comics, I have to bring up the fact that they tricked me. So it's a Warrant magazine. Can you see that? Warrant magazine. I saw these being advertised, and I was like, oh, Warren Magazine's making horror comics again. So I bought them. And by the time I realized I was hoodwinked, I didn't really care. You know, are they as good as the old Warren magazines? No way. No way. They have some of the original Warren creators, you know, storytellers and artists, but not all of them. It's a, you know, a lesser but still enjoyable. I like them. I like them. You know, I can't take all of these, so you know it don't fit on the lip. Information that you. Okay, so here's regular comics now. Oh, okay, we got a comment. Old Dirty Fatty says, "Awesome, Peterson's from around here in Michigan. He's a solid guy. Oh, you know him? Tell him to come on my channel." I reached out to him. He hasn't responded. I would love to talk to him. So this is Frankenstein New World. Mike Mignola, Christopher Golden. So this is in the Hellboy world, and I'm a Hellboy freak. I get anything Hellboy related. I just really dig. It says right on it, from the world of Hellboy. You know, I can't wait to read it. I still love Hellboy. Geiger, Ghost Machine. I think I'm all caught up on Geiger. I got it, but I didn't read them all. Okay, so now I can catch up on Geiger. Just beautiful. I love Gary Frank's artwork. Saga's back. I'm missing an issue of Saga, so I can't read this yet. I got to get the back issue of Saga. I have every issue. There's I have a letter printed in Saga. They didn't particularly like what I had to say. That's no surprise there. And I was about to drop it. It's getting incredibly self-indulgent, and then they took a break for like 8 months, 9 months, and they came back and it was good again. So, if ever you feel you need to take a break, take a break. So this is Patchwork Girl of Oz. Marvel put out a series. I think it was Eric Schonauer did versions of like the Further Adventures of Wizard of Oz books, and I really, really liked them. So this is continuing them, but it's a different team. It's Otis Frampton. So glad to get this. Although this is 3. By the time I realized that I missed 1 and 2, so I can't read it yet. I got to get issue 1 and 2. Savage Dragon. Every month I'm quitting Savage Dragon, and then every month I order the next issue. This guy is a total lunatic, but I can't criticize him because I'm just as bad. Like I've been getting it from the beginning, and I just keep getting it. And I think there's some real crazy stuff in here. I think I didn't read it yet. The Universal Monsters, The Mummy. I got the first issue of The Creature of the Black Lagoon, and I really liked it. It was different than I expected, and I really liked it. So I got this to remind me to get the rest of The Creature from the Black Lagoon and read The Mummy. So this looks awesome. This looks awesome. Again, anybody want to come in and talk with me? I got a bunch of people watching. Say something in the comments. I kind of feel like I'm staying up too late. My wife's sleeping, and I'm just talking to myself. Here's the link if anybody wants to pop in. This is Babs. Why did I get this? Oh, Garth Ennis. So there you go. I have no idea if it's good or not. This is issue 5, so I can't read it. I got to get 1, 2, 3, and 4 first. What do you want me to say? I like Garth Ennis, and to me, the worst thing he ever did was The Boys, and that's the most popular. Go figure. So we got Magic Order. This looks awesome. I got a stack right over here of all the Mark Miller stuff that I haven't read yet. So this goes on the bottom of the stack because it's the latest. So I can't comment on it. Okay. Black Hammer, Spiral City. Just awesome. I talk about this every time. I bought it by accident. I don't know how I got the name Jeff Lemire mixed up with David Latham, but I did. And I bought it thinking it was the same guy who did Stray Bullets, which I absolutely loved. And I'm glad I made that mistake because I freaking love this comic. I love his superheroes. I love his world. It's so good. And his well, this isn't his I think it's the same artist. Right? Just his comic Dr. Star 4-issue series is one of the best comics I've ever read. Oh, it's so good. The Last Boy. Oh, Dan Panosian. There we go. Dan Panosian. Just look at this. So good. Oh, so it's okay. I didn't realize it. I just got it because I saw the name Dan Panosian. But now I'm seeing it's there's Captain Hook. I think that's Tinkerbell or Wendy, and that's Tiger Lily, and that's Peter Pan. Okay, all right, that sounds good. Hack Slash and Body Bags. I'm a big fan of Hack Slash. I'm a big fan of his name should be right on the cover, and yet it's not. What's his name? He was just on my channel. He does Hack Slash. I guess I'm sleepier than I thought. I can't remember his name. But I didn't read, obviously didn't read. Yeah, more Mark Millar, Fight Club 2, Raising the Dead. Kind of a creepy cover. Red Coat. I know I'm missing an issue of Red Coat. So I think I think I can't read this yet. So that's what I got to do now is I scan them. You know, my comics have fallen all over my cluttered table. I don't know where it is. Believe it or not, it's darker here than it looks on the screen. So, but I have a scanner that I used to scan the comics into my database, and it should be right here, and yet it's not. I am all discombobulated, and I scan the barcodes, put them into my database, and then I check to see if I could read it or not. So, oh, okay, this is 3 of 3, so I got to read 1 and 2 first. Space Usagi. I like regular Usagi Yojimbo, the samurai rabbit. This is Space Usagi. This is his descendant in the far future. I like the samurai ancient Japan stuff so much better, but I am a diehard Stan Sakai fan. I love his stuff. I love his stuff. Oh, good. Rome Eternal 2. I did a video on Rome Eternal 1. This is Oscar Carano doing the coloring. He's the same guy doing my Mary Sue. It's so good. The coloring is so good, but I'm really digging the character designs, the writing, everything about this comic is so good. I cannot recommend this enough. And this is the last of my new comics. So I'm going to take a moment since I got people watching, and I'm going to shill my my campaign page. So I'll refresh, even though I know I got 27 backers. You know, it didn't hit the $1,000 goal. I mean, I just put $1,000 goal. I mean, it costs a lot more to make this comic than $1,000. I wish it only cost $1,000. And what do we have here? We have the Renzo Rodriguez Mary Sue cover. Look at how beautiful that is. Come on, that is just as good as any mainstream comic, if you ask me. Yes, I'm biased, but let's be true. Let's be honest. So this is the way it's going to work. It's going to be a flip book. So these are the two covers. This is Renzo drawing the Patriarch versus the Subterranean, and this is Renzo drawing Mary Sue with all the stuff that happens in her particular story. But when you get the comic, it's going to look like this. Why? Because it's a flip book. So I could have made a $10 Renzo cover, a $10 Renzo cover, and then, you know, if you collect them all, I'll pay $20, but it's $10. You get both covers because it's a flip book. So you're going to have 2 covers per comic. And then this is Josh Howard drawing Mary Sue, and this is Jose Garcia drawing the Patriarch versus Subterranean. And it's the same thing. It's a flip book. So instead of having 4 covers at $10 each, making $40 if you want to collect them all, it's only $20. You know, it's two comics. And then here's the tiers. Okay, here we got $6 digital, so you can get the digital comic number 2, and here's a $10 digital tier of 1 and 2. So for $10 you could get both digital, and then for $10 get cover A, the Renzo cover. For $10 you could get cover B, the Josh and Jose cover. This is a placeholder. That's not the actual cover. That is just, it's two comics in one. Well, it's 1 comic in one, but it's 2 covers in 1 comic. Best deal in crowdfunding. This is Martina Marcota. She's a Lady Alchemy. I sent her a t-shirt. She did some really hot poses. So we're going to make a cover out of it. I didn't think of it. I just thought, help me sell t-shirts. So she's going to, we'll make a cosplay cover. 1 person backed it. So the full cover isn't complete yet. It'll be up there soon. So here is a bundle of both covers, $20. I can't really discount it. I'm not really making that much money. So you get two comics, $10 each plus $10 shipping. I'm not gouging. So this is 1 and 2. The only thing I would like is I would like a little drop down so you could pick which cover you want. I got to talk with, and here are, so this is an add-on only. So you can only get this if you bought something above this. So it's an add-on, and these are the various covers of While They Last of Heroic Tales 1. So the A, Renzo cover, the B, Pat Broderick cover, the C, I call it the Daddy cover, the D, the Michael T. Gilbert cover, and the E, the Mike Gustovich cover. So you see this drops down, you pick which one you want, and voila. This is another add-on. It's $10, but the difference is the shipping. You know what I mean? It gives you reduced shipping. So if you pick this only, it's going to refund you. You have to pick something else first. So you could the A or B covers. I still have pint glasses, add-on only. Why is it add-on only? Because the shipping is reduced. The coin, so $5. The other coin, so this is the Mary Sue coin. This is the Patriarch coin. This is the challenge coin. I only made 12 of these, and I think 4 of them sold already, in the first campaign. This is the t-shirt, Patriarch t-shirt, and then it drops down. You can get whatever size you want. This is the Mary Sue t-shirt. You can drop down, get whatever size you want. And a pack of 10 cards. A pack for $10, a pack of 7 cards. These are the issue 1 cards. Now, if you bought the comic in the first campaign, you're going to get the Patriarch. You already have the Patriarch Boss Moxie and stuff. I will sell the cards individually. If you back the comic, if you have issue 1 and you have the 4 cards and you want to get the other 3 cards, they're $2 each. Just send me an email. When I'll remind people when I start shipping, if you want cards, they're going to be $2 each. And then we got original art by Renzo. These are unique. So once you buy them, the first person who buys them gets them. This is so beautiful. I kind of hope nobody buys them so I could buy them for Renzo. It's Renzo's. Even though he's drawn my characters, I don't own these. I have them right here. He sent them to me. And if you buy this, I could ship it out right now. This is from Coney Waves, Mark Polton, Coney Waves. Beautiful girl. This is also, no, this isn't from Coney Waves. I don't know where this is from. I thought this was Coney Waves. I thought this was also Coney Waves, but it's not. But it's also beautiful. This is some silly animals stuff. My wife loves this. I'm tempted to buy it and give it to my wife. This is from my comic. This is him fighting Dr. Robug. More of him fighting Dr. Robug. Beautiful sketch girl. Beautiful girl. A fairy girl. And that's it as far as tiers go. So that's my campaign. I heard the coins will be considered legal tender after you know it, and I got a bag of them. I'll be the richest person in town after. So there we go. There we go. So what do you guys think? I got really nothing else to say. I just wanted to talk about comics. I was kind of hoping people would pop in. Nobody's popping, but you know what? I got to go to bed because I got to get up and do it's clobbering time. I am sleepy. Jeez. I got to wake up and do Sunday comics tomorrow. I know. I normally wake up at 4:00 in the morning, and I'm complaining that I got to wake up at 9. But seeing this has got to be. So I'm gonna make the stream for Sunday comics. We'll talk about this. What a great comic! What a great comic! And we'll call that a night. Oh, Genuine Comics just backed. Dave, you're the best. If you want to come in, I'll stay and we can talk. You'll be watching tomorrow in the morning. Cool. Sunday comics is my favorite thing. It's just pure comics. It's just I get to, and I pick comics that are just like near and dear to me. It's just so good. I just love it. And it used to be like 2 people watching. Now I'm getting a pretty good audience. People are interacting. It's a lot of fun. I do enjoy it. Yeah, $10, great price. You don't want to wake up a sleeping girl. Are you talk about girl as in your daughter or girl as in your girlfriend? Either way, you don't want to wake her up. $10 is a great price. You absolutely best deal in crowdfunding. People are telling me I'm crazy, and yes, I am crazy, but I'm also selling my comic for $10. Comic books should be affordable, and it's also too complete. It's also why can't I talk? I guess I just got real sleepy. It's two complete stories. Two complete stories. One of the two is here now. What does that mean? One of the two what? One of the two is here now. I'm looking back at the comments. I don't get it. But anyway, there we go. Got a bunch of people watching. Been talking for 41 minutes. I'm going to go to bed now. Get up at 9. Oh, from Sunday Comics. Okay. All right. So thanks a lot, everybody. Please consider backing. I need your support so I could make a Patriarch #1, The Origin of the Patriarch, and then Heroic Tales 3, which will have another Mary Sue story that'll build on this story and then introduce the Raven. So there you go. I'm starting to falter. Pick up a. You know what my wife said? I got to make this big. I got to make this big. You know what my wife said? She said, "This shirt is very slimming on you. Have you lost weight?" And when you're married 22 years, you know your wife don't just say stuff like that. Wow, my beard is all messed up. So, so buy yourself a Patriarch shirt, and your girl could say that you look slimming. You know, I love the shirt. It's so comfortable. I've been wearing it all weekend. And there we go. All right. You've been up a long time. Campaign is exciting. Yeah. Yeah. I need more sales, guys. Because this comic is going to set the budget for the next comic, and I can't make a comic for $800. All right. All right. Good night, Dave. Good night, everybody. Goodbye. So I will hit the button.